Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and welcome back to more of Persona 3 Reload. We're finally here. This is probably, well, no, I'm pretty confident actually, it's gonna be the final episode. 65 hours. God. It has gone obscenely quick, but we are here on 3-4. So, basically, last episode we did the final boss, and today is, like in every Persona game, you get a day or two just to kind of wrap things up before you leave. It's not like Persona 4 where there's a secret evil or final boss. No, it pretty much is the end here. But we can go basically just hide all the social links we maxed over the course of these 2 days and kind of get a wrap up on everything. So, yeah, it'll take a little bit, but, we'll see. So, starting off with Kenji. Yo.
Dude, I heard the juiciest news just now. You want to hear it? Of course you do. Okay, here goes. This is just between you and me, okay? Get this. So, next month, I heard we have 3 fine-looking teachers coming in. After Miss Kano leaves, the faculty roster kind of loses its spark, you know? Miss Toriumi has that weird secret, Miss Onishi is obsessed with medicine, and Miss Terauchi is like going to India or somewhere. I mean, come on, even our school nurse is a guy. Sure, guy nurses are out there, but we could do better than him. He's got some kind of anti-hooky agenda. Speak of the devil, you don't look so good. You need to go see that devil nurse? If that's the case, sorry dude, but you're on your own. I refuse to set foot in that so-called nurse's office. Oh, and those new teachers are coming by today to check out the campus. I'm thinking about hanging around the faculty office to scope them out. Wanna come?
Sure.
Excellent choice, oh wise one. We got electives to choose next year, right? So we've got to make sure we choose the right one, if you catch my drift. Wait a minute, wasn't today... Oh, crap! Sorry, man, I gotta split before she gets here.
Who's she?
My little sis. She'll be coming here starting next month, so she's gonna swing by today and look around. I'm not gonna be her damn tour guide. I don't want to be seen leading her around by the hand everywhere. I wish I had an older sister instead. Well, anyway, I'm gonna jet. Later.
Okay, so that's one down. Yeah, I think some people are available tomorrow. They do split this over 2 days, I believe. But how you doing, Yukari?
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about you. Can we go somewhere else?
All right.
Thanks. You look like you're not feeling well. Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but I appreciate it. Hey, sorry for calling you out here. I actually have a little favor to ask. It's about my mom. I want you to meet her. I mean, not in a weird way. It's just that I promised to meet up with her, but I'm still kind of scared. If I see her, I might end up saying some really nasty things. What if we end up hurting each other even more? I'm not trying to make her feel bad. I haven't fully sorted out my feelings yet. But I do want to see her, I think. That's why I thought it'd be great if you could be there with me. You don't have to say anything, really. It's just that I'd feel more confident having you around. And with you by my side, I think I could treat my mom with a little more kindness. So if it's not too much trouble, what do you think?
Sure.
You'll do it? Thank you. Okay, I'll call her up right away. I've been putting this off for so long. Sorry to wrap you up in my family situation. Hey, you must be thinking your life would be easier if I didn't have so many problems.
That's not true.
What, are you saying you actually like my problems? Hey, don't worry about it. I was just joking, okay? Jeez. You know, it's almost spring break. It all went by so fast. We're gonna be 30 years soon. And after that, we'll graduate and go to college and then become working adults, I guess. Wow. It's hard to imagine. Do you think we'll still be together at that point?
Of course.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, let's talk about the near future then. Want to go somewhere over spring break? Oh, how about Destinyland? But just the two of us, okay? You better not invite anyone else. Like, if we stay the night and stuff. I wonder if anyone at the dorms would notice if the two of us disappeared for a night. That's an embarrassing thought. We can talk more about it later. Don't forget to save some time during spring break, okay?
Okay, so we have made plans with Yukari once we graduate, and it has spat us back out here, so, Yuko.
Oh, hey! Are you going home now? Okay, then I am too. Well, at least I want to, but I've actually got somewhere to be today.
Where?
I'll tell you, but don't laugh, okay? I'm going to the public library. Because, like, there weren't any books about sports physiology and stuff at the school library. I'm gonna head out first to get some studying done, okay? Then again, since we've already bumped into each other, I kinda wanna chat for a bit. Wanna walk me to the entrance? Well, then, guess I'll see ya. Gotta go home and study.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, remember what I told you before? About finally finding my dream? I never had anything to work towards until now, so I'll admit I'd been slacking off. To be honest, my grades really suck. It's been tough getting them back up, and that's why I need to work harder. I really, really want to hang out with you. I want to be with you. And I want to feel closer to you too. But I gotta be patient. That's what I have to keep telling myself. I want to take my dream into my own hands and stand next to you with my head held high. I want us to walk towards the future together. You just watch. I'm gonna be so much more irresistible by then. I bet you'll fall in love with me all over again. Just kidding. But that's why I need to be patient for now. Oh, I know. Don't they say that food tastes the best after you've tried your hardest in a match? Well, this is just like that. If we're patient now and cool off for a while, then maybe later on... Wait, what are you even making me say? Anyway, that's all I have to say. See ya. We'll hang out sometime soon.
Okay, and it's not going to leave us back at the entrance. It is hello, Kaz. I will circle back around to do everybody there in a minute. I can only make my way through this corridor a little bit more first. And who? Akihiko. You were not here 2 seconds ago, but now he is. Okay, well, again, I think we'll do these linked episodes last, I think. But first, Keisuke.
Ah, are you okay? You don't look well. I hope it's not anemia. Should we get you to the nurse's office? Though, actually, that might be a bit hard for me. I guess I'll just tell you. So, I took the exam for the medical school I was hoping to go to, and I failed. I guess this is my first real failure in life. So, starting in the spring, I'll be a student in training. I'll have to keep studying hard every day.
Good luck next time.
I don't think I did badly, but exams tend to have a luck factor to them too. The old me would have just given up. I don't exactly have the strongest willpower, but now it's a different story. I want to be a doctor and save as many lives as I can. I want to protect the people I love. There are a lot of different ways I can accomplish that, and the way I want to do it is through the power of healing. So from now on, I won't lose focus. Next year, I'm going to try again, and I'll pass with flying colors. Thank you. I think it was because of your help that I've changed so much. I'll be graduating a year earlier than you, but I won't forget about you.
Okay. Now this does bring us to the home ec room, which I believe, if we interact with the door, this is where Bebe and I met for Fashion Club. We were the only two members, but our time spent together was very fulfilling. I hope he's doing well in his own home country. If we check both, I swear there is a cutscene in here. I know you can get a fault with Bebe in one way or another, but just how, I don't know. Either way, finally made our way around. How are you doing, Kaz?
Sorry, didn't mean to spy, but you're going out with Yuko, aren't you? I noticed she's been way more motivated lately. So you're the reason, huh? She even took a look at my knee with this huge book, pointing out all the muscle groups and where I injured it. She really knows her stuff now. Guess that's the power of love, huh? Well, she's a great girl. Better not catch you making her cry, alright? But I guess I'm the last person you want to hear that from. Besides, you're not that kind of guy. Oh, right. I wanted to talk to you about something. I went back to the hospital to get a checkup on my knee. The results are in. It's 100% healed! They said I can run all I want now! Dude, I was so happy, I almost broke the doctor's back, I hugged him so hard. But thinking about it now, how would things have gone if I'd kept running through the pain? I was pushing too hard, only thinking about myself. I got pissed off when things didn't go my way. So I threw out the advice I got, and shot my knee to hell. Man, I was such a moron. At least I can see it now.
True.
I kept saying it was all for my neck. I got you, everyone on the team, and my parents all worried about me. I didn't even stop to notice. I was a real selfish brat.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, man. Well, it took me this long, but at least I finally snapped out of it. Thanks, man. It's because of you I'm standing here on 2 feet. I swear, things will be different from here on out. I want to repay you all for what you've done for me. No more stubborn pride. I'm gonna listen to what others have to say. Even when it's not what I want to hear. Well, that's about it. I just wanted you to be the one I break the news to first. I'll run around to the faculty office and club room later to let everyone else know. Have a good one.
Okay, before we keep on and start with Hidetoshi, are there anybody else down here that's correct that okay, there's... Hello? I think this is Bebe's follow-up, if I'm not wrong.
Andre, Laurent, Andre, Laurent, Jean, Guerrero. Oh, you. This letter was sent to the school. It looks like it's addressed to one of our students. Wait, is this actually for you? Well, the writing's so shaky I didn't recognize your name. It's from an Andre... something. I don't recall the student with such a foreign name. The only one that comes to mind is Bebe.
The sender's name is listed as Andre Laurent Jean Guerrero. It's from Bebe. I should read this letter.
Hello, it is me, Bebe.
Bebe's unsteady scribbles fill the page. I can picture Bebe's smiling face.
Writing in your language is difficult, so forgive me if it is hard to read. I learned a lot in Japan, but I still need lots of help. I write this with a dictionary. I showed Uncle the kimono. He said many wonderful things about it. He said Japan is a great country. I was thrilled to hear it. So I tell Uncle that I want to go back to Japan. I tell him over and over. Finally, he says, okay.
I can really feel Bebe's joy coming through in his letter.
But I decided not to go back. I am sorry. I said I would come back, but it was a lie. I didn't know. My aunt was not the only one who helped me study abroad. Uncle, relatives, neighbors. So many people helped me. They all wanted me to go back. They said they would help pay for it. But Uncle is sad after he lost my aunt. While Uncle grieves, I would not be able to enjoy myself in Japan. I cannot take everyone's money for my own fun. Besides, I can learn about Japan here in France too. And so, in France, I will stay. Someday I will return to Japan on my own, without anyone's help.
I can feel the determination in Bebe's words.
I reflected on how fun it was to make clothes with you. So I enrolled in fashion school. I made some clothes for the school contest, and I won first prize. I have come up with a name for my winning design. A very wonderful name, I think. It is a name that means a lot to me. Japan and France, you and me, all so far apart. But I am always here for you. No amount of distance will ever change that. Every day was so much fun. More fun than I have ever had. I hope I get to see you again someday. To my precious friend, Bebe.
The words near the end are smudged. Bro. You can't do that. That should be illegal, man. That was like Class A murder feels. And I don't like it. Anyway. Oh, this is gonna be awkward because we're dating both of these people.
Oh, are you going home? You look a bit pale. Are you doing alright? Don't overwork yourself, okay? Maybe you should rest in the nurse's office before you leave. I was actually about to head to the faculty office. Would you like me to walk you downstairs? I want to spend as much time with you as I can.
Let's do it.
I'd be happy to. Okay, let's head down to the faculty office together. Oh, it'll be kind of embarrassing to walk side by side at school, huh?
Yamagishi, what are you doing outside the faculty office?
Oh, well, I want to start a tech club.
Tech gloves? Are you referring to technician's gloves? I think you'd have to go to a hardware store for those.
Not tech gloves, a tech club. Like a club all about technology and electronics.
You want to start a club now? Why is it always you, Yamagishi? Look, it's already March. Can't you at least wait until April?
Huh? But I really want to get this group going. I promise I'll do my best to find members and all that. So, do I have your permission to start the club?
What? You don't even have any members yet? Then it's not even worth discussing. You can't start a club without at least 5 members. Now, I must be going.
And he's gone. Well, looks like I need to find 5 people now. Would you like to join my tech club?
Of course.
Yes! I'm so happy to hear that. I was hoping you'd help me. You know, I used to think it was wrong for me to like electronics. I always kept it to myself, because I thought it was a strange thing for a girl to be interested in. But you accepted me for who I am. That's why I decided to be strong, and let everyone know who I really am. Even if people think I'm strange, I know it's okay. I have you with me, so there's nothing to be scared of. Now I want to meet more people like me, and hang out with them. Since I kept my love of electronics hidden, I never had any friends who shared my interests. That's why I thought I'd try starting a club all about it, because maybe there are other people out there who like this stuff too. And if so, I want a way to talk to them. I do admit I'm a little nervous though. But don't worry, I'll still keep going to art club. It'll probably get really busy, but I want to keep trying. It's
Like jumping off the diving board at the pool. That kind of feeling. You'll stay in art club next year too, won't you?
I like to.
That's good. Next year, I want to be in whatever clubs you're in. I'd like to be in the same homeroom too, and I'd love to see you more at the dorm. I think I just want to be with you more in general. I keep asking more of you, don't I? If there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to ask. I know I'm not the most reliable, but I want to get to know you better. I want to be closer to you. Oh, I've got to hurry and find some club members. And I need to make recruitment posters too. Well, I'll see you later. Next time, maybe we can talk about it more in my room? Now I really have to go. Bye.
Okay, she has put us on the other side of the school to Chihiro, which seems a bit sly, but, you know, I respect the hustle all the same. Now, ooh. Who are you? Okay, I'm intrigued by him and also who's in the faculty office. I think we'll do faculty office first, so I can hear Miss Toriumi's voice from inside. I could try to talk to her. Well, we may as well. We're here, aren't we?
Anyway, you've been different lately, Miss Toriumi. You're looking more and more like a professional. Your lesson the other day really caught my eye. It seemed like you spent a lot of time preparing it. I've never seen you so passionate about teaching before. It's unparalleled.
Unparalleled? Well, yes, I have been studying while making preparations lately. Things like how to best communicate the lessons I'm looking to teach. I guess it does seem kind of out of the blue, huh? The thing is, I've decided to stop wasting my time only looking at what's right in front of me.
How wonderful! I'm impressed by your change of heart. What brought this on?
Well, when I was just goofing off one weekend, I met someone. After that, I took a closer look at my life. That person... Wait, they were real, right? They had to be.
Ah, yes, I understand. I myself once had a similar epiphany. Now that I think about it, I met my darling husband thanks to a destiny called fate.
Destiny called fate? Isn't that a bit redundant? Besides, you should be careful what you say to a single woman. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
The teachers seem busy. I should get out of the way.
Oh, is everything okay? Do you need something? You don't look well. Maybe you should go to the nurses. Wait, you dropped something. What? Huh? This phone wallpaper...
Now, mister. No cell phones at school. Hmm? That screen. I read downward. Love you. My! What a charming confession of love. Did you make this?
It's from my girlfriend, or no, it was made by... Oh! We gotta go all the way, we gotta go all the way.
Your girlfriend? Never mind that. What's going on? Why do you have this screen cap? Oh, don't tell me you got it online. The only ones who were on that server were... No, it couldn't be. There's no way. Are you kidding? No!
Calm down, Miss Toriumi. Help! Someone call a doctor!
Don't tell me. You're Tatsuya? I said all that to you? I... Oh, no, 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 no! Oh. Oh, no! This can't be happening! Ugh. I quit this school! I'm leaving! I'm never coming back! Oh, I can't live with this! Just kill me now!
We have please calm down or hello Maya-san. We gotta go all the way. This is too good.
So, you really are? I'm Maya. I'm Maya. It's me, damn it. You got a problem with that? Why don't you say something? Jeez, idiot. This is so embarrassing. Ugh. But there was one thing I wanted to say. If we ever met face to face. I was able to turn my life around thanks to you. So, thank you. Wipe that smile off your face, or I'll wipe it off for you with my fists. Anyway, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, maybe we could have dinner? Go to hell with this!
She tried. Although I'm more ashamed of the fact that they didn't give us the chance to accept. Now that was mean. Anyway, up next, Mitsuru.
What's the matter? You don't look well. Or you're tired. Try not to overdo it. I'm sorry. I should try not to call you that in public. If you don't mind, could we have a little chat someplace else? I have some business to take care of later on, but I'd like to talk with you until then.
Sure.
Thank you. In that case, why don't we go to the student council room? I'd like to see it one last time. This room feels so nostalgic, even though the entrance exams have only kept me away for a short while. The results haven't been posted yet, but I'm fairly confident that I passed. If that's the case, then this spring I'll formally become a college student. And that means I'll no longer be seeing this view. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to spare today. The company heads are conducting a briefing. The Kirijo group may appear strong, but it's actually rather frail. It could collapse at any time. I have to keep it together.
Any way I can help?
Of course. In fact, there's something that only you can do. Who else is going to help me clear my head when I need a change of pace? It's thanks to you that I learned to feel comfortable in my own skin, beyond my identity as a Kirijo. Before long, I'll be taking my leave from the dorm as well. I've begun packing up my things, but I haven't made significant progress. My books, my clothes, my photos. Every one of them brings back memories. It's been a short but eventful 3 years. It all went by so fast, especially the year that you came. Whenever we spoke or passed each other in the dorm, I felt like my heart would burst. I never knew I had these emotions just waiting to be given permission to be felt. I wonder what would have become of me if you hadn't transferred to this school. If I hadn't met you, would I have gone through with the arranged marriage? Or would I have gotten on my motorcycle and left it all behind? Fate is a mysterious thing. Well, there's no point in dwelling on the past. There are things that need to be done for the future of the Kirijo group, as well as my own. And for your future as well. You know what I mean, right? Come introduce yourself to the heads of the family sometime. Don't worry, you'd only be saying hello. I'd just like them to know who you are. Well, it's almost time. I'd best be on my way. I'd love to see you back at the dorm, but I'll be out late tonight. Perhaps this weekend? Just the two of us? Who else will lend me their shoulder when I need a little support? You're the only one who can do this for me. Go on. Try and name someone who could do the same. Was that a bit much? Well, now you know how serious I am. I need you in my life. Well, we'll see. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Well, fair enough. There seems to be a common trend with these social links, I'll admit. Where from it was all part of the plan when I'm right back next to Chihiro.
Oh. Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Mainly that. They all mentioned that I'm looking a bit dead.
Get home and rest before it gets worse.
But I need to talk to the people.
Right now, Oh, sorry. This isn't the time to talk about that.
What is it?
I suppose I can tell you. It's nothing important, though. Look at this flyer over here. The dark history of student-teacher romance? People are free to fall in love with who they want. There's nothing wrong with that. I can see why it would be a problem if it was between a teacher and a student, but that doesn't give them the right to make fun of it like this. I'm going to write a letter of protest to the school paper. Oh, I'll be alright on my own. I'm going to do this by myself. Thank you, Senpai. There's one thing I've decided for myself. It's not much, but I'd like to continue on the student council for next year, too. It was because of you that I was able to change. I know that for a fact. And I never would have met you if I hadn't joined the student council. That's why I want to stay involved. At least, I hope I can. I want to be able to like myself more, and I want you to like me more too. I want to be the first one you think of. That's why, I love you. What am I saying? I can't believe I said something like that at school. I'm sorry. Well then, please excuse me, but maybe next time we could go home together. I have so many places I'd like to see, and I want to visit each and every one of them with you.
Okay, so I think that's every single one done up here, isn't it? Yeah, so heading back into the main hall. Oh, we've already done new casks. So Hidetoshi.
Oh, it's you. You don't look so good. Is the weather getting to you? It's already March. There's something I wanted to tell you. Well, we're in the same grade, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to talk. Even so, I wanted to say this while we're both still on the student council. I'm going to quit. Well, this semester is just about wrapping up. All this means is I'm not going to apply next year. That cigarette business gave me a lot to think about. This may sound odd, but do you think this country is headed in the right direction?
We'll say the safe answer and say I think so.
Well, you're an optimistic man, so maybe society looks different through your eyes. Up until January, there was a sinister cult growing in popularity.
True.
A society without a future. For many people out there, that's the reality. I was thinking how we could change that, and what it would take to change society. My answer to that used to be reform by those in power. I thought that was the only way. But starting a revolution just because you have the power to do so creates more problems. That's what the cigarette incident taught me. I realized how naive I had been. And it helped me arrive at a different answer. I think the best thing for society is education. Every last individual that makes up our society should have a right to education of heart and mind. I really believe that's what we need the most. And so, I'm thinking of becoming a teacher. A society is shaped by its people. Every person I help grow helps society grow by extension. You're not going to laugh and tell me I'm dreaming?
I won't do that.
I see. Well, I plan to do my best. That's all I wanted to tell you. That, and to say thanks. This was all because of you, so thank you.
Okay, now I believe this man here is our final one, but I do want to do a quick check of the sports corridor while it's like still fresh in my mind, because otherwise I reckon I may forget. Also, we got the blinked episodes, which are still kind of... I'm hoping they don't use the time slot because I don't really want to pick. But I'm just checking in here. There's obviously no one's feeling up to it here. And then in here, yeah, there's also no one. There's no club activity today. Having enjoyed rehab, I'm sure Miyamoto will do well in the spring tournament. Okay, well, yeah, I suppose we just got that, and then we have Junpei, Akihiko, and then we're done with the school. We still have our out-of-school social links, which isn't as many, but, you know, we still get a bit more. Plus the linked episodes, so. Oof, yeah. I mean, if this is, like I think it is, and it's gonna be Miyamoto, I think...
Oh, I was just looking for you.
Or is it?
This came for you. It's from Hayase.
Yeah, from Hayase.
I bet his school is sorry he's gone. Ooh, he was a heck of an athlete. But it's good news for us. Now there's nothing standing between us and total victory. Well, I'll see you around.
I received a letter from Hayase. I better read it. Back on the roof again.
How's it going? I don't know your address, so I'm sending this to the school.
Hayase's firm handwriting fills the page. I can almost see Hayase's face.
I'm doing good. I'm starting to get used to the job, too. The real reason I'm writing is because of track. Before, I'd pretty much given up hope of ever continuing. Except there was a part of me that refused to let it go. I don't care what it sounds like. Track and field was my whole life.
I could tell Hayase was in a good mood when he wrote that.
I guess the factory manager realized what's up and he wants to help me out. We're gonna make a track team here. Well, I call it a team, but it's really just a few guys at the factory. We practice after work and sometimes on our days off. The other day we did endurance swimming at Lake Biwa. We've even climbed Mount Hiei. We don't have fancy equipment like before, so we're not as efficient. But I'm still having a blast. Most of the guys are just in it for fun, so I don't really get to do any serious training. But I guess it'll even the playing field for them. How about you? You're still at it, right? I'm sure you're just gonna keep getting better and better. It's weird how badly I want to see you improve. Look, one day, you and I are gonna go at it again. And if I'm gonna be a good rival, then I've got a lot of work to do. It feels nice having a goal to work toward. Almost forgot what it was like. Oh yeah, and my mom's getting better. She's in a long-term care facility with lots of fresh air. My relatives and friends come by the house, so my siblings are in good hands too. Things have been pretty great these days. I feel like I can take care of the people who matter to me. It's really fulfilling. And I get to feel that way because of you. So, thank you. Can't wait to see you again.
the letter ends there. No. That was nice. Again, the letters have definitely been my favorites of the lot. I don't know. Maybe it's just the social links I liked were more likely to give us a letter or what, but yeah. Now, again, with these linked episodes, I don't know what the deal is, so I'm gonna do the rest of everything first and go from there. So, starting off, we have Paulownia Mall. Is Tanaka gonna be here? Come on, he knows he wants to be. He knows he wants to be, so he'd better show up, because if he doesn't, I'm going to be mildly annoyed. Where are you? Ooh. Oh, of course.
Aren't you the boy who used to talk to the monk upstairs? He actually called here trying to reach you. Seems like he was wondering how you were doing. Come to think of it, I think he left a message for you. What was it he said again? Hey, don't give me that look. Just hang on a sec. Found it. Here you go. I actually wrote it all down. Didn't think I had it in me, did you? Let's see. Oh man, the handwriting is awful. Who the hell wrote this?
I found my wife and son. My son's still a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. She's like an old witch. What do you want? I'm on the phone. Hey, don't write this down, all right? Lots happened, but I apologized 1,000 times, and I worked to make things right. I guess you could say we fell in love all over again. I realized, instead of holding on to my pride, I needed to just suck it up and apologize. It's all thanks to you. Well, you take care, kid. If it's meant to be, we'll see each other again.
That's the gist of it. I'm pretty sure I got everything he said. Oh, and don't bother asking for a number. He didn't say. But like he said, you'll see him again. It's meant to be. Don't they say, like, fate lies in God's hands or something? Oh, wait, that'd be Buddha for the monk. Huh. Anyways, that's that. If fate does bring you two back together, why don't you come party over here again?
Hey, and is that... Huh, I would have expected Tanaka to be here. And in fact, I'm slightly annoyed he isn't now. Oh. Now that one hurts. That one hurts. Though, hello, Kurosawa. Is school over already? It's been a long time since we've just talked like this. Sorry, I don't quite remember how things went down. Well, in any case, the months are going to go by quickly. Make sure you enjoy your school life so you don't have any regrets. And I think, okay, so, you know, for a second there I thought, because the Velvet Room isn't accessible, what had happened to the menu and personas, but it seems they're all still in there. But, yeah, of course, we got stuff at Gecko Calm. I think Nag and Naki Shrine is good, because there can only be, what, 2 there, maybe? Maybe, unless Tanaka decides to show up there, because he's become religious, possibly, I don't remember where he'd be. Okay, yeah, just the 2 of yous, but who are you?
You're... it's you, right? I'm Maiko's father, if you remember. Do you have a minute to talk? I've been dwelling a little on what happened.
Alright.
Perfect. If you don't mind, let's take a walk down to the takoyaki stand. I'll buy you some. My treat. The food there sure is good. But you knew that already, didn't you? When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki. She's a good girl. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
She's so good that I wonder if she's really my own child sometimes. She actually sent me a letter recently. It's chock full of details about her new life. She said she's made a lot of friends. Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school and has had to get up early to clean the cages. They scolded her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I guess she can be a bit absent-minded. I never knew that about her. Oh, and she did so well on her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she went on to talk about how she plays at the park by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Must be nice. Nowadays, I just come home to an empty house. The rooms feel so big without those two around. I wonder if she feels the same way, living in a home with no father in it. We put her through so much because of our own problems. I feel terrible about it. By the way, I've actually got a bone to pick with you, too. Maiko must have really liked you, huh? She wrote all about it.
I can't wait to grow up. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday.
What the hell is that about, you little punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it. And I'm not letting a guy like you touch my daughter with a 10-foot pole. I'll never let you marry her. And don't you forget it!
Well, a bit weird would be understating it. An hour here. So there are a few. But okay, who are you? Who are you? Okay, well, I know who you are. But I am gonna go back to the shrine. If it feels right to do it in blocks. I do want to get Akinari's full with it again. I don't want to go forgetting anything. Despite the fact I'm pretty sure it's all but confirmed that we have forgotten the events of the Dark Hour by now.
Hello there. Oh, excuse me. Are you?
Yes.
So it was you. Oh, excuse me. I'm Miss Kamiki, Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, would you like to stay and talk for a while?
Sure.
That's wonderful. Please sit down. Today is a special day. What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another one of God's whims. Today is my son's, Akinari's, birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It was too soon. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. Akinari had a genetic disease. I'm completely healthy, but him... The doctors detected it when he was born. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day, I worried whether he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad that I was born into this world. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you for the life you've given me. He suffered so much, and yet he still said that to me. But Akinari brought me so much happiness too. Feeling his warmth as I carried him in my arms after he was born. Those tiny hands. That first smile. Hearing his breathing as he slept at night. Every day, I was so grateful he was alive. Every day, I found new joy in him. Now, I'm so alone, and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much. I have to keep going, looking straight ahead. That's how I want to live. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places. I'll do everything, absolutely everything that Akinari couldn't. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done on that day. When we meet again on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me,
When my son's condition worsened, he started writing a children's story. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found his notebook. He said he wanted you to be the first one to see it when he was done. Then he laughed and said I would be second. I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story.
I have the notebook.
What? My son, he gave it to you?
I explained how I received the notebook from Kamiki, and that I heard the entire story.
I see. So you did. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. Oh, you should hold on to his notebook. I'm sure that's what he would want to. I'll hear the story from him directly when I see him on the other side. Now I have one more thing to look forward to. I'm glad I could finally meet you. Thank you. Before I go, let this old woman give you one piece of advice. Take good care of the ones you hold dear. If you wait until their day comes, it's too late. Clinging to their cold bodies won't bring them back. Everyone who's born will die someday, not just Akinari, or me, or even you. It's all the same. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it. But if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should all lift each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people too. Don't ever forget it.
Kamiki's mother left without looking back. Damn, man, this is hitting like a train. Yeah, we have the rest of our linked episodes, and then, of course, the ones at the strip mall. So my immediate question is, the gaggle of women. You must be Tanaka then, surely.
I heard he had a hand in the hidden menu at Hagakure as well.
No! I'd entirely forgotten about Nozomi.
Oh, yes. I've heard the same story. They say he tried a bite of some dish. Then he said it could use some fish flakes. So they put some in, and sure enough, it was delicious. Now it's an item on our hidden menu. I'm a big fan of it myself. I had him come up with some ideas for Wakatsu, too.
Yes, he's the one. Suemitsu-kun put our coffee on the map, too. Sure, his appearance and behavior are, how should I say this, eccentric? But he knows everything about food, and his palate is refined. He's in a league of his own among gourmands. There's not a restaurateur around here who doesn't know him.
Is he that famous? So when you heard he was planning to leave to tour the country...
I was shocked and disappointed, of course. But I'm glad to hear he's doing well for himself. I hear he's got a book coming out. It's very exciting. Even when he's far away, I can still feel him. Wait, don't run that.
Are the rumors about a King Suemitsu statue being built in this shopping district true?
Oh yes, I can't wait. I'll be rubbing it every day for good luck.
Oh, are you a student from the area? Do you mind if we get a few words from you? Are you familiar with a high school student known as the Gourmet King?
We went to the same school. He's my best friend. I don't know him. Look, I have to big him up. I have to say he's my best friend.
Huh? But I'd heard he was wasn't interested in anything except food. Unless you mean you know him in the same way everyone else around here knows him. Thanks for your time. I'd love a chance to meet him myself one day.
The interview continues. Okay, and then we have Bunkichi and Mitsuko.
Well, well, look who it is. It's been a while. You've grown so much since the last time I saw you.
Now, dear. They don't grow that fast. What must have happened is that we shrank.
Oh, is that how it is? Looks like you got one over on me. Say, you know our old shop here, Bookworms? I'm thinking it's due for a makeover. Something fresh, avant-garde. I can't let Gekukan's new school building hog the spotlight.
Oh, good idea. It's fine the way it is. I'll say good idea. Do what you want to do.
Ain't it? I'll hash out some plans with my dear and make this place even better.
Speaking of the new school building, they've decided to replant the persimmon tree. It'll be moved to a special location on a hill overlooking the whole campus. Our dear boy will be able to watch over those students for many more years to come. I know the tree isn't actually our son, and yet, this makes me feel so happy.
Ever since my dear heard the news, she's turned into a leaky faucet. Come on, give me a smile.
Please, dear. I think your dentures are falling out. Anyhow, we'll be supporting the Gekukan students with renewed strength in our hearts. Looking at you again, you really did grow, didn't you? You've overcome great hardships, I can tell. Come back and visit us anytime. We'd always love to see you.
Okay. So, I guess that does now leave. Actually, before I go back, I'm gonna look at if there's anybody on the roof or at the gates. I completely clicked the wrong thing, but it has just dawned on me that there is the roof and there is the gates, and I think if I don't check them, it'll bother me if somebody isn't there. Like, you never know, Tanaka might be up there. Or I think more probable would be, I imagine Ken? Also, who's that in the corner? Have I missed you? No, okay, it's Keisuke and I'm just being senile. But, rooftop, is there anybody up here or none? Nobody up here. No. But, school gates, there is somebody here. It's Ken. Well, I imagine we've done all of the social link stuff we can do, and I don't think Tanaka's lurking outside, so he might be on TV this evening. So I guess we'll start our linked episodes with Ken, then do Akihiko, Junpei, and whoever's at the dorm.
Oh, Senpai. I'm glad I found you. It was kind of nerve-wracking to come to the high school campus all by myself. Anyway, I'm here to drop off something Sonata-san forgot. He's usually so put together, but sometimes you can be just a little scatterbrained. Oh. Speaking of forgetfulness, do you remember someone named Aragaki-san? He was at the dorm for a little while. I didn't really talk with him all that much. Whenever he crosses my mind, I feel this ache in my chest, and unbearably sad. It's as if I've forgotten something important. Though, I'm not sure what. I get the feeling that there was something I had to do. I just don't know what it is or why I feel this way. Oh, sorry about that. You're really easy to talk to, so I kept going on and on. I appreciate that you always listen to what I have to say, though, Senpai. You even went with me to buy tea, and you don't treat me like I'm just a little kid. So, thanks for everything.
Ah, okay, so it doesn't teleport you away to do a linked episode, it's rather you just speak to them. Okay, that would make more sense, but again, I was nervous. I was nervous it might use up a time slot or something. Because you never know, I want to make sure I cram everything in just for you guys, because I'm nice like that. But how are you doing, Akihiko?
Hey. It's quite rare for us to bump into each other here, isn't it?
Oh, true!
I guess it's because I usually go straight to practice after class. But today, I felt like looking around the school before heading over. After all, this is my last day here. The days flew by in the blink of an eye. But at the same time, it felt like this year would last for an eternity. I've dedicated all 3 years of high school to boxing, and nothing else. Was there really nothing else? Never mind. It's nothing.
So we have forgotten C's then.
I guess hanging out with everyone at the dorm counts as something. We even made pancakes together. We had some good times. If we hadn't lived in the same dorm, we might have never met each other. It's hard to imagine. I'll be leaving the dorm soon, but that doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your senpai. If you ever run into trouble, you can tag me in.
Okay, and I suppose that leaves the last one for here being Junpei. I mean, I could go speak to Kenji one more time, but yeah, it's just Junpei. And yeah, then we go home and I imagine... What, Koromaru?
Hey, something's been bugging me for a while now. That seat's been empty this whole time. Who even sits there?
Well...
Yeah, I know. You don't remember either, right? But dude, this is driving me crazy. I'm seriously gonna lose all my marbles before the end of the school year.
Ah, so just the white, but I imagine he's talking about Ryoji's seat or Aigis' seat. One of them. But I believe that is everything except what is left at the dorm. So, it's gonna be Koromaru, isn't it? It's Koromaru. It seems like Koromaru was worried about me. I probably look like a mess. It's okay, I'm fine. Koromaru's expression brightened. He seems relieved. Okay. Well, I guess all that's left now is to head inside. Maybe I should head inside. Yeah. Damn it, yeah, it's like, obviously I've played through the game before, but that feels more drawn out, and there's definitely as though that day hits better than, it did initially. And I knew it. I knew it. I knew it! TV's been left on, it's showing the news right now.
Coming up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corporation, producer of Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. President Tanaka has made an undisclosed private expenditure that caused quite a stir in the media. With us is our reporter live on scene. Take it away.
I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air is thick.
Thank you. We'll be looking forward to updates as things unfold. Back to the studio. The unaccounted for expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize he is guilty of tax evasion.
Oh, no question. This is President Tanaka we're talking about. All he cares about is lining his own pockets, and he does it by swindling his own viewers. He could become the richest man on the planet and still never be satisfied. Why doesn't he donate some of that money for a change? Damn Scrooge.
Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something's happened at the scene.
President Tanaka has emerged. He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's about to sing.
Ready to go in your TV, Tanaka's Commodities, everybody's ultimate friend in greed. Hi, everyone! Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers shout for joy so loud it's considered noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds. And we make losers every day out of people who don't buy. We're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business.
President Tanaka's car drove off.
Oh, he's gone.
What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a reporter? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, you're just giving him free advertising.
We'll have to interrupt you there as we've just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, "Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I am not ashamed of a single thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so buy my products, guilt-free. Amazing commodities, here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now, or you'll miss your chance. You'll see. Bye-bye." Apparently, he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds.
Does he have no shame? This Tanaka guy. Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean that we're his little playthings. On behalf of the people, I have something to say, and I am not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be...
Yes, thank you very much. This concludes our special report. With no clues as to the utilization of said funds, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purposes. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market. This just in. We have reports that Amazing Commodities stocks have suddenly skyrocketed.
So I imagine he did donate to charity then. I imagine that's what it was. Because, yeah, that was his rank 10. So I imagine, you know, he's discovered the joys of giving to charity and being thanked for it. Now, my whole body feels sluggish. I'm too exhausted to fight fatigue. Third year's graduation ceremony is tomorrow. I should head to bed early tonight. I kind of want to go outside one last time to call your night. But... damn it, man. This is actually it. It feels crazy, and actually, can I... It's Aragaki's room. I will always cherish what he left behind. So we just get a unique comment, and then... Input says Amada. I saw it in Junpei's room. Do we... I was thinking maybe he mentioned the time that Ryoji was over, but... No. God, I don't think I'm ready for this, man. But... We've said goodbye to everyone. Except to Elizabeth and obviously the people we can't. I've got a text message. That's new. The sender's name is blank. Who is this from? It's going to be Elizabeth, Shinjiro in heaven. Thank you. That... I get the vibe. I really do. That's from Ryoji. And not just because he's my favorite, but... I don't know. We wrapped up Shinji, so I don't think it's him from the afterlife, and I think... Ryoji makes sense. Because Elizabeth always called us, but Ryoji texted us, so... I'm gonna say that's Ryoji without them saying it's Ryoji. God, where... Oh, they do still let me out to explore. I would have not imagined that. Can we? Again, part of this is me really not wanting to go to sleep and have it roll over to March 5th. But yeah, no, I imagine if we came back downstairs, there would be someone here. So what are you thinking about, Yukari?
Have you seen this photo before? There's Sanada-senpai, Kirijo-senpai, and that one student who passed away last year in an incident. Aragaki-senpai?
Huh. Is that, like, actually on the desk, or... It is! Obviously, we can't angle it very well, but... Huh. Now... We're an hour, 10 minutes in. I'm not going to split the episode, because I said this was the final one, but... do we have... Is the console going to be fine? Well, I guess that goes our chance to look at the messages on the thing. But... Yeah. I think I will quickly use this to scan, and nobody's on the rooftop, so I guess we're gonna head into our room, and yeah, let's finish the hurts for this to come to an end. We're just gonna man up and go to bed. March 5th.
It's me, I guess. May I please come in?
Just a second.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you.
What's on your mind?
I remember everything. It seems like everyone else has forgotten. But I remember. That day we...
Yeah. We did.
I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did during the last battle.
I'm not going anywhere.
Today is graduation day, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. The weather is so nice outside. Do you remember where we all promised to meet? Why don't we go ahead and wait for the others? We can enjoy the peaceful view of the city. The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the third-year class to know that we're truly proud of you. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and success. On this momentous occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo-san.
Thank you. This past year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. It must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you know, my father He unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
It's a big day. It must be tough to talk about her father.
I remember now. That's right. After my father died, there was a time I lost motivation to live my life. Am I forgetting something?
Sonata-senpai? What are you doing?
Kuromaru! But no longer. I shall honor my father's will. I won't run from the future. I'll face it head on. Not a single doubt remains in my mind. And the reason...
I promise.
Mitsuru.
That's right! It's because I have forged such wonderful friendships. And we swore that we would never lose hope, no matter what the future may bring.
Senpai! We remembered him, and Aigis!
Yes, I did as well. Let's go. They're waiting.
Hello, this is the ceremony. We're not done.
The wind. It feels so nice. I admit, I'm finally noticing the beauty of spring. It's wonderful. And yet, without exception, each and every season will come to an end. We fought side by side. We faced the world's end. And now, I'm finally beginning to understand what it was I've been searching for. I always wondered what it really meant to live. Now I think it's following your heart, fighting for what you can change, and accepting the things you can't. Nothing on this earth lasts forever. Every life will one day fizzle out. That holds true for all of us, and as soon as you come to terms with it, you realize something. You see what really matters, and find out what it is that gives your life meaning. When I learned that I wasn't strong enough, I was tormented by it. Now I understand why. Protecting others is the duty I was given. But to me, it was more than an obligation. At some point, it became something I wanted to do for myself. Once I decided to try and prevent the fall, something inside me clicked. When I thought about how I might never see you again, that's when I first understood what mattered to me the most. And so, I made up my mind. What I want is to protect you from now until the end of time. I want to stay by your side. And I know I'm not the only one out there who could do this. But still, I want to. Because I'm positive, if I do it for you, then nothing's a waste. My life will have meaning. So, thank you.
It's okay.
Sorry. What's gotten into me? It's good. I finally found a reason to live. So why am I... They're here. I see it now. I have friends. We support each other through thick and thin. Not everything needs to be for some greater purpose. Just caring about someone can be enough. That's all we need to give our lives meaning. As for me, I found my path. And that's to protect you with my life. Thank you so much for everything. You must be tired. Go ahead and rest now. I'll be right here. I won't be going anywhere. In a moment, the others will be joining us.
I'm getting sleepier. My eyes feel heavy. I don't want to choose. But in my original playthrough, I came to the idea that it's probably best not to fight it and just go out on your own terms. So, yeah, we're not gonna remain silent, and, we're gonna close them.
It'll be okay. I'm right by your side, here to protect you forevermore.
Well. God damn. Holy shit. Like, where do I begin? First of all, amazing rendition of Memories for You. But, God, I got chills like 16 million times there. This is the point where I give my opinion on the game and just generally what the hell just happened. So in case you don't know, Makoto dies there. Basically, that choice, regardless of what you pick, you die. He basically holds on after, in the battle with Nyx, you may notice the Great Seal move uses all your SP, but it's kind of implied that through the Universe Arcana, he's able to hold on through raw strength of will until then. It kind of hits. I would say that hit more than it did on the PS3 for certain. And the improved graphics help better. I also prefer Ike's voice in this version a lot more. I mean, it has been no secret throughout this playthrough, if you've seen all of it, that I'm not the biggest fan of Igus. So as much as that ending might hit for someone who really gets Igus and is involved with the character, for me, it still hits, but not as hard as it would. I think tying it so deeply to one character makes it like quite of a hit or miss thing for me, and it does. It's good, but I'm not here bawling my eyes out immensely, like someone else maybe more invested would be. But oh my god, what a game! What a game! See, I was impressed that we beat Persona 4 Golden in bang on a year. And then here we are doing this in 5 and a bit months? And most of that was way beforehand. I just kind of slowed down at the last hurdle. These last 2 episodes took a little longer to get done because I had way too much of a backlog, but would have been done earlier, but it probably would have been uploaded around the same time. Still though, God, I did say one day I would play through Persona 3, I never expected them to make a remake, though. I'm very happy they did. Do I prefer this to Fez? I'm gonna say yeah. I think this is an improvement. Obviously I know some people especially like a preference for Femcy and whatnot will be annoyed that some stuff is omitted from this version. As am I, because I think it would be nice to have got a definitive version where maybe we did have 2 routes but had more social links, but I understand why. Calendar system is very rigid, and to mess even slightly with it completely sets stuff on fire. So, yeah. But the linked episodes, though, I think were a good compromise. Especially for Ryoji. I think if there was any member of the cast that needed them more, it was him. Because I bloody love Ryoji in Fez. But having him have linked episodes gives him a lot more depth, which makes the hit. And having Nyx, Samo, like him as well, that's like, oh. And then, generally, I think, yeah, the rest of the linked episodes are quite good. I think Koromaru they had him in for inclusion. That was maybe the only one I thought fell a bit flat. But yeah, I mean, all the remix music I think is quite good. Though I maintain the fact that some of the lyrics are quite questionable, especially in It's Going Down Now. Lotus Juice, you're doing something. You were doing something. Chorus bangs, it still bangs, but the official lyrics, oh. But on the other hand, first of all, this goes mental. Like, bro, and the visual direction as well, that was sick. Again, the music, you bang after bang after bang after banger, they nailed it. Especially with, this wasn't composed by, I'm getting my composers mixed up, Shinji Hosoe doesn't do Persona, he does Zero Escape. The other guy, the guy that did Persona 5, you know, the one, not Benjamin Franklin, you know what I mean, the guy that's done a load of Persona music until this point. I think Persona 5 Strikers, or Royal was the last one of the ones he was working on, so they've passed it over to Atsushi Kichijoji, I think he's called. So yeah, he's done a few tracks before, but they've still consistently maintained the quality of music. I mean, the new voice cast definitely grew on me. I would say, generally, it took Akiko definitely took the longest to get used to. He does, because I've heard him in so many different things. It's like, bro, why is Jin Yuan here? Sino, you're from Genshin Impact. What are you doing here? But I like the new voice cast, and I'm happy they did keep some of the original cast on as and where is appropriate. But yeah, man, I enjoyed this more than the original Persona 3. Faz, what do you say? I haven't played Portable. I have an inclination I'd probably enjoy that one the least still. Even with MC, it just presentationally isn't for me, I don't think. Which, you know, some people kind of look stuff like that, some other people, it is how it is. But this was just, I loved what they did with Tartarus in some areas. I do think it did feel a bit easy at times, but I won't complain about the reduced grind, which is good. And again, like the small little extra things, like the love side note, very much likes that. Elizabeth's requests were kind of hit and miss. Obviously, I didn't do too many of them. I swear in the original you could just take her out. I might be wrong. Because I did a few of those and then I missed a deadline for one and it got messy. But yeah, it was good. Really, if there were a few things that bothered me, I think the first one is in Ryoji's final linked episode. I'm not sure if anybody else picked up on this in that episode, but I was annoyed that I couldn't say, you know, I get what you're saying back to him when he was essentially confessing to you. That was mean, Atlas. I don't like you for it. Give me yaoi. But like, that annoyed me, because it's like, you set all that up and it's like, you tell me I can't at least say it back. Both of the answers there were horrible, and that's stuck with me since. But also there were still some sections of the game that I think were quite bad. I would not have complained with Aegis getting a rewrite, or just removed. No, I think Aegis could have been handled better, but again, they want to stick to the original. Same with Chidori. I kind of 50-50 on that. But yeah, it was good. I like the inclusion of jobs and stuff, that was good. The original didn't happen, so it's grind for money. It was, yeah. Again, I don't know, I talk as much as I can. I do feel like the bosses were quite good. But yeah, some of the graphical cutscenes is like a minor gripe. They do look very compressed, especially at the start of that final cutscene with the flowers on the trees. You could kind of tell it had been compressed. There was a similar issue in Sonic Frontiers where I don't know if it's a glitch or PC ports or if it is just compression or what, but it doesn't look as crisp as, you know, it probably did. Even being pre-rendered and, you know, probably to loosen the hold on your graphics card and stuff. But no, and then the only other thing was that the fortune fight was scripted, whereas previously you could cheese it by spinning the wheel yourself. Though I did like, I'm not sure if they did it in the original, but where it lands on death and nothing happens, and you're like, ooh, that I like. But yeah, it was good. Again, I suppose the final thing I would have hoped to see was just at the very end, in Portable, I know you can have one of your romance partners come to you before you die. I would like to see that, but with it being presented the way it is, it doesn't surprise me, but yeah. It's all minor things, really, but God, I can't believe this is actually over. It had its flaws, but what a game. And there it is. There it is. Yeah, seriously, for all the faults and stuff I admitted, I am aware this is probably the best version of Persona 3. And we got an achievement from Shadows into Light, watch to the good ending. Yeah, there is still the bad ending, which is, I love the fact that they just die at karaoke randomly. And yeah, we got some clear save data! Of course, we're going to save it, we're going to slap it right in the top slot, I think. Bam. Should I want to play the game again for another 66 hours and 51 minutes, or possibly less, possibly more, it is my God-given right to do so. But, yep, I was spoiled on this, but should you finish the game at all, you get a new version of the classroom with the armband on the chair, and nobody's here because school's broken up, and there's the pedals, and like those pedals again. I was mentioning about compression; they look good. God, man, it's been one hell of a ride though, and thank you all for joining me. If you've watched even just a few of these episodes, just tuned in here and there, seen the entire thing. Thank you. This is probably the quickest I've bashed out a Let's Play of a game this length. So yes, thank you for tuning in. I'd appreciate it. See ya. It was good. It was really effing good. It had its problems, but my god. I've never been more eager to want to barrel through a game, especially playing it for this channel, in my life. God, it's it is absolute peak, as my sister has called it. Yeah, I may or may not have got the limited edition for PS5 at some point, which I imported, and my sister's been playing a copy of that. So I do actually have footage of me unboxing that, so you can expect a little bit more Persona 3 Reload content before it fizzles out from the channel. Filmed that footage ages ago, but never got it out, but it'll come out after this video, should I remember, and if it takes too long, nag me in the comments. But yeah, no, it's good. It's a limited edition from Japan, which I'd argue is a little bit better, but we will see. But, of course, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does all help it a bunch. It lets me know that you do want to see more of this, and all of that good stuff. Now, I figured it would be wrong if I didn't let the intro play one more time. But, before it gets going, until next time, all said and all that aside, my name's been Neremik, peace out, and yeah, I think I'm gonna let this play because, I mean, it's just really good, isn't it? Which I suppose is in line with the rest of the game. But yeah, no, I'll shut up. Thank you all for tuning in. See you in more Persona 5 and or whatever we do next. And yeah, peace out.
Fire in my soul, fire in my heart, till you see me on the other side of doors. Oh, the journey starts where we never stay. No one's sure what lies ahead, we won't embrace. Close, baby, love and die. We will be somewhere. Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go. Sometimes this journey is about we share.
Oh, and one more thing. Yeah, I bought the expansion pass, so I'll be going back from the answer. But, hey. That's a secret between you and me for you staying that long. This long. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go for real now, but, see you sooner rather than later, because, what, it's like 2 months till it comes out? So yeah, see you then. And yeah, till next time. We'll be back. Oh, no, sorry. As Bebe would say, we're gonna sign off correctly. I'll be back.